green is a one way and somebody just came down the wrong way, and that really aggravates me. Firehouse. And they came down from the top because it's a school zone area by my house. And I'm going to start my walking routine. I'm going to be coming all the way down. The firehouse is to the left. You see part of the garage. And we're going to come up onto 2nd Street. Then we're going to walk up Stimson, which is a bit of a hill. I'm going to do this, weather permitting, every day that it's nice, once my videos are done for the day, to get some exercise, tighten up my leg muscles, my back strength, and to lose some weight. I do a lot of walking on the weekends in the stores and count my steps, when I remember to anyway. And we're going to come up 2nd, which is kind of like a dead end, but it's one way through here, I believe. And it goes to Simpson. All these buildings are really old. Really old garage. That looks like a barn. A lot of hill here. No deer this morning. I thought there would have been some deer in the woods out grazing, but nothing yet. Look at this original fencing right here. Probably from the late 1800s. That's all that's left from whatever was here. I love that. That is so pretty. We're going to be coming to the end of 2nd. I don't know if you can see with the sun. There's stairs that take you up to the church property. I'm considering walking the stairs today instead of the hill, because it's a little easier with the rail. So you get a different glimpse of my village. That's the Catholic church on the top of this hill. And we'll finish the little walk tour by the white church. And I'm not sure if that's Christian or not. And be careful because cars go really fast on this road. Let me go over to the fence. The building down in the bottom was an old schoolhouse. It's now the town hall and the public library. And behind the house is the Hudson River. Everything is starting to bloom. The grass is actually really green for early April. I'm on the stairs now. I'm going to go up to the awning part where there's a little bench. And you can see the steeple through the woods here. I climbed the first part of the stairs. There's the road down there. A car just went up the way. I'll show you the benches. I don't know how long they've been here. There's no year plaque. Just gotta be careful. That's the top of the stairs. We're almost to the top of the hill. You can see the steeple a little better. And all these will be bloomed. And there's raspberry bushes and blackberries mixed in between. And we pick them every year. Last year they didn't have a good crop for them, so we didn't really get to pick them. We only got like one batch. And I make jam from them. I'm gonna go on up. Now you can see the beautiful church here with the tower and everything. Sometimes there's vultures on the bell tower, but they haven't been here in a really long time since the teenagers were shooting BB guns on the property and then got scared away by the church owner, who knows me really well. And we're gonna check out the grounds. I really like this view at this kind of the end of the stairs, beginning of the stairs, and the cute little view of the church through the trees. Here's the church again. It is so cute. The manor's off to the right where the priest and I believe some of the staff live. I think Father Tom lives there. It is so pretty. I love this old church with that old bell tower. And it's gorgeous on the inside too. We usually go to the other church near the high school, but I love coming over here to photograph this old Catholic church because the grounds are so pretty. Here's the front view of the church without the tree blocking it. I'm not sure what year it is. It may be 1880 or 1890, turn of the century. We have a lot of 1880 buildings in this village, as early as 1888. I love the history here and the old West style buildings down on Main Street with those long wraparound porches. It is so pretty and unique here. Here's the manor and office of the church. And there are quarters in there for the priest to stay. Then there's a garage off to the left for the groundskeep that maintain the grounds here. Sometimes there's black squirrel, I've heard, in this yard over here. I've seen deer and turkey over here, cardinal, chipmunk, the whole cast of Bambi practically. Occasional bear in the back. Fortunately, I've never run into one. Here's the side view of the church, and I see some flowers over in the flower bed. I'm going to go see what's bloomed over there and shoot some photos of it. And we're going to finish off at a neighbor's house that has some lilies that are bloomed, and I'm going to take pictures of them and some video footage for you guys to enjoy. And you can join my Facebook page if you're on Facebook at Suzanne Scene Photography. The link is always below in the description box. Just scroll down until you see Suzanne Scene Photography. Beautiful purple and white crocus with a bee pollinating. First bee of the year for me. He's going to be floating around. He'll let me know when he's annoyed with me. They don't want to come too high because the air is still a little cool. Some more purple flowers. I'm not sure what they're called. They're very pretty. They got a bunch of bees swarming over them. They're pollinating. They won't come too high up because it's cold, like I mentioned, and the wind. And you got to be careful with the hole in the ground because there may be some kind of a bee's or wasp's nest in the ground. Pretty sure they're more the aggressive ones that sting that go into the ground, like the yellow jackets and things like that. There's a big woods behind the church here. It's a little brick church nestled in the woods. It's been here for a very long time. Probably one of the first to go up in Castleton-on-the-Hudson. You have all kinds of wildlife, birds of prey, everything from heron to bald eagle, vultures, hawk, different types of hawk, owl, different types of owl. Here's another look of the church from the front side here. The front is actually across from the manor where the priest resides. And I wanted to see what it looks like with the tower. No vulture on it today. I don't think they've been here in a while since the teens scared them away. I'm going to head off the church property and over to the house with the spring flowers and then over to the white church to see if the cherry tree has bloomed any further, as well as their flowers and their forsythia. You can see the blooms on the little trees here. I'm so excited for spring. Everything is new again. We're up past the church now. You go down just before the hill starts. The church is on the left, nestled in the wooded area, like a storybook church. I take a lot of pictures of flowers at this arch every year. The owner lets me photograph all the insects and hummingbirds that I try to get, but are very hard to capture. I noticed them yesterday. Here's the white church between the trees there. Be careful crossing, it's a dead end on the street. We've had fox sighting over here. A lot of coyote in the back behind my house. And it looks like the forsythia is starting to bloom. And the white tree alongside the church. Here's the forsythia, it's starting to bloom. It's beautiful, yellow, and I love it. I wish it lasted longer in the summer. And way back in the corner over here, you'll see the green shrubbery up against the house. Those will be hot pink bleeding hearts, and I can't wait for them to bloom. Those are my absolute favorite. Here's close up of the forsythia. There's the steeple, and I love the blooms. I think these are cherry trees. I'm not 100% sure, but they're so pretty in the springtime when they first bloom. There's a lot of beautiful trees on this property. When it gets to the middle of May, I'll take you over here so you can see what it looks like. Now I'm gonna head back down to my house. That is green, where I live. The street. It doesn't look like the red Empire tulips have bloomed. I can't tell from here, but we're going to stop and take a peek and maybe stop at the barn on the way home. One of the first tulips to start blooming in my part of New York State I believe this is the Emperor one. It is a red one, and it's beautiful with a little black pattern on the inside. I'll come back in about 4 days to see if it's bloomed and let you see it. There are some mushrooms on the tree here. Sometimes I see pleated woodpecker over here trying to get the bugs. Mushrooms go all the way down to the bottom. After a lot of rain and heat, get all different types of mushrooms in this yard. I'm over on the path near the barn. I noticed the violets, little purple flowers. It is definitely springtime. I'm so excited for this. There's the barn. Last time we saw this, it had powdered sugar snow all over it in the trees because it had been snowing forever. Now we get to see the pre-spring and summer look. A few more weeks, that's going to be bloomed and nice ivy over it. I take every season of this barn every year. Here's the woods of what it looks like without all the snow on it. My house is a few down. That tall whitish building, it's an old general store, is mine. And we're on the top floor. One next to it is my neighbor's house, Sean. Very nice guy. And then at the edge of the woods is a cemetery, very old cemetery. And we walk through there a lot too, especially in the fall because of all the trees. It's beautiful colors it turns.